The strongest player on our server just made my entire team betray me. So in return, I'm going to make the entire server turn on him. This all started a few weeks ago when my team's leader, Slushly, called me over to spawn for a meeting. He believed that a member of our team, Newfly, was planning to betray and that we should, quote, take him out first. However, as it turns out, I was the one being taken out. But I can't just take out my entire old team alone. So I decided to create a new one. Meet Shadow. He's one of the members of my new team and the proud holder of the effect glitch. It's one of the 17 unique abilities you can have on this server. More on that later. He really doesn't want to lose this item. I would go as far as to say that he cares about this item more than he could care about any teammate he could ever have. And this is me and Shadow being jumped by Slushly and Newfly for this exact item.
I got crashed. Survive, try and survive. You popped?
Yep. GG.
Not much I could really do there. Yeah, no, I'm just dead.
After jumping, me and Shadow had a conversation where we both agreed we would do anything possible to get this item back. However, unbeknownst to me, Slushly would use this as a way to manipulate Shadow, basically dangling effect glitch in front of him anytime he wanted him to do something. As a result, Shadow betrayed me multiple times. Not my proudest moment. There was still a question to be answered though. Why was he even doing this to me in the first place? I'd never been a particularly bad teammate. Matter of fact, I had been basically the only guy to show up for every fight, and I was available when I was needed. He betrayed me and then caused my new team to betray me as well. The only way to figure this out was to talk to the man himself. Hey Slush, listen, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Why the fuck are you doing this to me? You've been making people betray me and—
See, that's where you're wrong, actually. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not getting anyone to betray you. I don't care that much. It's just that people don't like you. They don't resonate with your ideals as much as you think they would. You want to beat me. It's obvious. The problem isn't brute strength. If it was a 1v1, it'd be a pretty close fight, no doubt. However, your reputation, it sucks, and you should probably work on bettering that before you pick fights you can't take. See, the thing that I think you just missed the mark, you fail to understand this one thing, is that people look in a leader for redeeming qualities, someone who can see a goal and go get it, perseverance. You don't have that, or at least anything to show for it. Me, I have all the power. I got it, I wanted it, and I said, okay, let's put the work in. And guess what? I have it all still. You don't have anything, so why would anyone believe you over me?
I have to admit, he was right. Not only was he good at manipulating people, he also had the power and gear to bribe others to fight for him. And I wasn't doing myself any favors with my actions either. A few things became clear to me. I needed to improve my reputation so I could actually have a chance at beating this powerhouse of a team. And if I took down Slush and grabbed all of his items for myself, I'd likely go down the same route he did, becoming essentially Slushly too. I didn't want that. It became clear that if I did beat him, I should spread power among everyone equally, otherwise nothing would change at all. With that new motivation in mind, I decided to go and apologize to a few players I had wronged. So, the reason I called you here today, right? You remember the overworld versus nether thing?
Of course.
Yeah, you started it. Obviously, we were on opposite sides. I wanted to come here to make sure today there was no hard feelings about that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wanted to meet up with you at spawn to see if there was anything I could do to make up for killing your cat.
Probably the biggest thing would just be to just leave me alone, really, and just don't, like, go after me.
Yeah, that works for me. I wanted to invite you to my team because you've been teamless for a while, and it was kind of my fault.
Yeah.
So, I've killed you in the past a few times, and I apologize. And today I wanted to come here to, like, offer you a hand in friendship, because I do feel bad, and I believe most of the times I killed you, you didn't even really deserve it. So I wanted to come here and just, like, say apologies.
Yeah, I accept the apology.
Whew. Finally, I can relax. Let's see what's on TV. What the fuck? The item that caused this is called the Corrupted Cloak. It is an extremely powerful chestplate that is not only equivalent to Protection 6 Netherite, letting you play much riskier and take a lot less damage, it also enhances glitches, like you just saw. This is also the perfect time to explain what a glitch actually is. On this server, you can get special abilities called glitches. As I mentioned, there's 17 and there's only one of each, meaning if I get that glitch, nobody else can have it unless they kill me. The abilities range from disabling all redstone on the server to creating fake blocks and crashing people's games. Anyway, back to the chest plate. As you may have guessed, it would be very bad if I let slushly get this item. Question is, how do you get it? A democratic election, baby! We were gonna vote for a president, and that person will get the chest plate. However, I personally wasn't going to be participating. There were still a few people who weren't particularly fond of me, so instead, I had 5 people agree they would give me the chest plate if they won. As you can tell, I was desperate, and for good reason. If they got this item, not only would they have 6 top 8 players, they now have a protection 6 chest plate, which also enhanced their glitches. If they got that, winning against them would be impossible. I'd, at the very minimum, need one of their teammates to leave or get betrayed. Yeah, like that would ever happen. Oh, would you look at that? This is Stixler, one of Slushly's teammates, and luckily for me, he's about to get betrayed. After this betrayal, I immediately invited Stixler to my team, and he instantly accepted. I had a realization. Even with this blow to their team, they were still by a wide margin the strongest team. My team was second, but we would never be able to win against them. I realized now, more than ever, for the sake of the server, I had to disband this team, because if I couldn't, nobody could. And that's not supposed to be disrespectful to anybody who's like low on the tier list either. It's just that their team literally has like 7 of the best players in the server, excluding me, like, anyway. Once again, luckily for me, I had a chance to do so. The title of president would let you make any 2 rules you wanted. So in the case that one of my allies won and gave me the chest plate, I could use one of my rules to make Slushly disband his team. So I did the only logical thing I could and started collecting votes from other players. I first contacted players I had already made amends with, but something one of my allies, Lucasy, said concerned me.
A few days ago, VD, I was fully geared. I went to the public base to get some XP. VD iced off the room, started critting me out, and said that if I don't give written proof that I'm voting for her, then she's gonna kill me.
This was bad. Really bad. If VD forced Lucas to vote for her, she could have done so with all the other players I was about to talk to. I needed to act fast, and luckily, the server had just gained some new members. Introducing myself to them, I was immediately able to secure some quick and easy votes for my team. My fears, however, were not realized, as I hadn't heard any other cases of VD forcing people to vote. This was good. We were creeping to the day of the election, and it seemed like almost everyone on the server was unanimously voting for one of my teammates. Some changes had happened and a few people decided to merge campaigns, but nothing major had really occurred. When it was all said and done, 2 out of 3 groups on that stage were willing to give me the chest plate. The votes were in, and one of my teammates had won. This was perfect. Wait, why is he not? I had immediately realized what had happened. You see, this particular teammate, Archdamage, had known my full plan the entire time I had He was the only one who knew. I guess he told Slushly, then as per usual, Slushly offered him power in exchange for betraying me. The way I confirmed this too is that right after the elections were over, I saw Slushly giving Arch 2 glitches. Coincidentally, the only 2 glitches that were currently buffed by the chest plate. And you may be thinking, X, this isn't a big deal. But you gotta believe me, it was. This feud, or rivalry, had been going on for so long that I simply couldn't fit it all into my video about it being too bloated. We had at this point spanned 3 arcs on the server, and they all went the exact same way. I would make a team, Slushly would make them betray me in a crucial fight, I'd lose. Rinse and repeat, and rinse and repeat, and rinse and repeat, and rinse and repeat, and rinse and repeat. It was the same fucking thing every single time. I was frankly tired. I was done with everything. He spent months torturing me, knocking me down to the floor for a reason I didn't even know. I wanted to finish this now. I knew this would be a bad idea. All of my team was asleep and no one would be able to back me up, but I wanted to go challenge Slushly to a 1v1 to end it all.
Meet me at the Coliseum now. We settle this immediately.
No, I'm not gonna fight you. This is stupid.
He completely caught me off guard. He wasn't trying to fight me at all. During this conversation, he tried offering a peaceful resolution to this conflict. He knew that it wouldn't end well for me. He had me doubting myself, thinking if this was all for nothing. But as I was scrolling YouTube that night and watching videos from other members who had been dealing with Slush, I noticed something. That voice, that tone. He used it in every single conversation where he was trying to get someone's sympathy. That piece of shit. He was trying to manipulate me, too. He even offered me to join his team afterwards. It was now clear what he wanted. Complete and total dominance over the entire server, making sure that no one would ever be able to stand a chance against him. I knew what had to be done. A fight. Loser would disband their team. I had already began organizing a massive team that could rival Slushly's. However, that was easier said than done. He noticed people were starting to dislike him, so he made his team accidentally leave out glitches in easy to reach spots so people would think that he had less power than he actually did. It was all a publicity stunt anyway. He could easily kill any of those people and get those glitches back in the snap of a finger. I was able to create a team that was at the very least bigger than his. However, while creating the team, I had lost track of time and it had already become the day of the fight. And even worse, I had gotten news that 2 of the people on the team were planning to betray. They were now outnumbering us, outskilling us, and they had every single glitch that you could think of. This fight was practically unwinnable, and I had already made amends with that. We needed a miracle to pull anything off, but at this point, it was too far to back down. So we decided to go for it and just see if we could win.
Clay comes.
Can you move me to the team? Can you move me to the area?
Just don't follow them. They're gonna be chilling next to it, but they want Shadow back anyway.
They're coming around the other side. Take this boat.
Where are they going? Yeah, right there.
Oh my god.
There we go. I'm literally just chilling.
Guys, wait, I'm dropping arch, I'm dropping. Guys, go for arch, he's low. He did not convert.
Almost. Alright. It's fine.
I got Mars.
Oh my god, I'm lagging.
Arch is just going a little bit long.
Oh, I'm not even low. I'm just really fun. Dude, why is there a fucking walking villager here?
Guys, go for simply, go for
I think Shane is low.
Come on, everyone's over here, we need to go help him.
Dude, I just got out of
I'm going for Nuclear. Okay. I'm
You think it's fucking tank to whole slam you into the floor?
Alright. Oh yeah, this is now 2 2 1. Sorry. I'll be a shadow, TJ.
Okay, I'm gonna still
good.
literally just
Alright, everyone get close.
I'm getting biased.
I'll pop that symbol.
Things weren't looking too good. I was playing great, but the rest of my team was getting outnumbered and popped all the time. And it was going that way until...
CVD.
This was the thing we needed. One of their teammates broke early, and now it was time to strike. If we got this kill, then maybe we could end up winning the battle.
I'm going for BD.
He doesn't have that.
I'm going for BD.
Alright. I need to.
Alright, they're betraying now. Cancel the VC. Go, get her, get him.
Yo.
Oh my god,
I'm Shadow.
We need to kill VD. We simply need to kill VD.
Let's go.
Kill BD, yeah.
Oh god.
I'm help me!
I'm running out. Where are you?
Six run chase.
Who's Invis? Who's Invis and has no helmet?
VD, it's VD.
Shadow has like 3 over there. Get the fuck away from me, bro.
Boom, Pearl, like, you know.
Oh, you're a waste of resources. That's just a waste of resources, bro.
Heal.
I'm on.
Pushing archer on me.
Trade 2, I just realized.
Run.
God damn it. Did you trade 2? Yeah, Mixie and Drink.
I got VD.
Where is he?
I'm going for BD right now. Take your
Alright,
boots.
I'll let you back.
I'm black.
Tell me.
Oh, my boot. Yeah, bro. My
Nice.
Guys, I killed BD.
Nice,
Go,
is that
Fine.
Guys, my boots are low. I got them, man. They're on 11. Everything. Oh, my boots are gone.
I need to go help back.
My boots are gone.
I got 6
To your left, behind you.
You have boots.
I don't have boots.
I need to rebuff.
Bro, the rest of my armor is on 200. I'm actually so pissed.
I was mad, and pretty rightfully so. Looking at my inventory, you can see that I played this fight pretty much perfect, except for my armor, which my boots just broke kind of early. There was not much more I could do, and it's not made better by the fact that I accidentally pulled out a poppy instead of an instant health potion when I was on 2 hearts. So that was fun, but this was all the more reason they needed to go, because if I played that fight almost perfectly and I still lost, like what else can I do?
Are going to be disbanding our team.
In an unexpected turn of events, Slushly himself disbanded his team, even stating the reason that it was bad for the power balance of the server. I guess that through the months of fighting, I had somehow managed to break through to him and get him to see what I was trying to explain the entire time. It felt good because for the first time in a very long time, I could just log off and not have to worry. Thanks for watching. This channel is relatively new, and this is also my very first SMP video, so if you made it this far, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe. You know, they say you should buy stocks while they're low, so bye-bye!